Also, while we're talking about this Mars, Saturn, Pluto story, August, September, early October, it's interesting that it's also going to be triggering Donald Trump's natal Saturn. You know, as we lead or get into the next U.S. presidential election. Look, he's weathered many different challenges, I think. He's a pretty strong person, I would say, whatever one might think about him. But it does look like he will be feeling quite on the defensive, and you know, it's going to be quite a fight for him, I think, in this August, September, early October time coming. Although it doesn't by itself tell us what the outcome will be of the next election, which of course for him is a very big deal, because you know, he would either be elected to a new term or have to suffer the humiliation of not being re-elected. So there's a lot at stake for him. And in this diagram here, I know it's not particularly easy to read. You know, these we have some of the transits for leading up to the election for him, and these dotted or broken horizontal lines are his natal Mars and Saturn, and these, you know, waving, curving lines are the transiting planets. The thing that strikes me here is that it's around literally the time that the election results will be coming out that he would be having transiting Saturn quincunx his natal Mars. That's looking a little bit angry. It does also look as if, like, just around little time after mid-December, Mars and Pluto together are exactly aspecting his natal Saturn. I don't know what it means. I don't know if it means they hauling him out of the White House, you know, in a, you know, police car or something like this. But that's certainly a flashpoint there for him, just after the middle point of December, and it could be him throwing a tantrum of some sort. But I think that touching on Trump here and the election that's coming in America is quite important in any view, you know, attempt to understand where this big global story is going. Because of course, the world is going to be a very different place depending on whether or not Trump gets re-elected. If he is not re-elected, it opens up the possibility for many things to be improved. And in fact, my feeling is that, although I can't say I've thoroughly researched this and it's not a very strong opinion, but my feeling is that he's not going to be re-elected. Firstly, because it's hard to get one's head around how that could be justified and how that could happen. But also the fact that we have this Jupiter-Saturn conjunction occurring in December, and the fact that I personally view it as quite a benign or fundamentally positive thing. It seems to me to portend that there's going to be a sense of relief at the end of the year, a sense of the possibility for, you know, a better and more sane set of values to sort of guide society in the next phase. Right, so as I've said, this Jupiter-Saturn conjunction at the end of the year is really something that I feel marks the real end of, or at least the beginning of the end of, let's call it the more nightmarish qualities, and let's call it fear-inducing features of this year. And you know, I do think it has the potential to be something like this, you know, picture, you know, rather utopian way sort of describes. I think a moving towards a better way of doing things on a broader social collective level. But again, I have to emphasize that our participation individually is very, very important here. It's not Jupiter conjunct Saturn happening at that time doesn't predict that there's going to be this improvement. It creates the conditions that make it possible to plant seeds for that to happen. So there's ultimately a lot of that responsibility that remains with us.